And we're live.
Can't hear them.
Mm-mm.
I can't get it on my phone because.
Hang on, guys. I gotta try
Hey.
Feedback.
Oh, what is it?
It's the
Okay,
other
the-
one. You have to mute the other one.
So Facebook's black.
Yeah.
Can anybody see us on Facebook?
Yeah, we have a comment.
From Tina.
You're gonna have to mute the other one.
Which phone?
The one with Facebook Live on it.
I thought it is. Okay, you guys want to talk?
Hello. Hello.
I'm going to go mute.
Amanda, can you hear us?
Turn it.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, yeah.
Barely.
Now.
Hey, hey, are we in business?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, where's your, I can't.
Okay, guys.
Okay. Well, you just have to act like you know what they're saying. All right. We just can't talk. I can't find the live anywhere, so I can see what we're doing. So,
There it is.
okay. So, hello.
Hello.
There we go.
We're live on Facebook and on YouTube.
So you can check us out either place.
Okay, Tina says sounds good now. So good.
Then we're in. I think we're in business.
Okay. So, do you guys want to start off with your experience this weekend?
I'm gonna turn this.
Oh, our experience this weekend, it was spectacular. Thank you, Rick, for saving us.
She said, "Thank you, Rick, for saving us." I can't get your
Because
phone.
if we had not got that bat out of that house, I would not have stayed there.
Can you turn the TV up? Could we hear him?
Yeah, but I can't get your phone to quiet. Where's the remote?
You took it from me?
Okay, we got some more technical issues, real quick.
Okay, I was gonna say we can hear you now with no echoes.
Yeah, it's all the way down. I don't know why your mic will not turn off. Or why mine won't turn off. Okay.
So did you guys have any experiences you want to share? Maybe you are sharing them now. I just can't hear it.
Well, they can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the bat was definitely an experience for sure. I hope Rick can hear out of his ear. But yeah, we had some creepiness in the attic for sure.
You had a lot of flashlight play up there, and it just felt spooky up there.
Bye.
We can't. I'm trying not to get too much feedback off of this thing.
Just felt spooky up there.
Okay.
Hey, I heard up there.
Now we're getting the echo from YouTube. Or I mean from Facebook.
Basically, anytime we turn something up where we can hear you, then we get feedbacky.
The echo.
Okay. All right, now talk.
Hello.
Okay, that's fine. That's how we're
So, hi.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an experience. We've never done it like this before, so we're learning. We're learning to do this. So bear with us.
We're trying.
Hey, everybody. It's Who's Your Haunts. How you doing? Happy Haunted Day.
Hey, Tina. We probably still do have an echo. I can't figure out how to not echo because the phones will not stop echoing.
Echo.
if I could get the volume on the phones to turn off, that'd be great. But I can't figure out why they won't shut off. So.
Are we still echoey to everyone?
Not to us.
To everyone? To everyone? To everyone? To everyone?
Facebook peeps, are we echoing?
Crystal, are we echoing?
Anybody? Are we echoing?
Anybody out there?
Oh, God. I just got 2 knees to the back.
So,
I'm just going to lean on
all right, go ahead. Go ahead. You're all right. Lean away. So we went to, obviously, Ballaire this last weekend. I think Linda and Amanda might have told you the story of the bat.
Turn your volume on.
So this time it wasn't just relegated to just Amanda. This time Linda got to share in on it.
2 investigations in a row. Bat-tacular.
Yeah, I think Carrie got wind.
Yeah.
Okay, now Rick's got dueling.
No, I told him to, but it's not going to work because it's too slow. It's too delayed. So.
Hold on a second. Play the volume.
We don't want to echo to everybody out there. Okay, now say something.
Hello.
Okay. I can hear you, whether or not they can hear you.
Who cares?
I just sat down on Rob's leg. So, go ahead. You making some now?
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. It's been a great night.
Huh?
Trying to get rid of it.
No, I'm trying
This
to see him.
technology is just about 2 steps beyond our capability. Is everybody settled with what they're going to hear and see wherever they're going to hear and see it?
Yeah, we're just going to have to hear and see it.
Okay. We had a lot of activity, I think, in the attic. I think everybody on the team had at least an experience in the attic. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah.
That is absolutely correct. Yes.
So, Carrie, why don't you and Linda and Amanda kind of explain what happened to you guys up there? Because, well, frankly, there was a lot of screaming that went on. So,
Okay.
Really,
Well,
Carrie?
give me a start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we took the female only to the attic, and
the girls.
so we're we're up there, and I can see they have like a what would you call that, crawl space in the attic.
Yeah.
So it's an open hole where there used to be a door, or where the door is open. So I'm sitting there, and we kept hearing footsteps. Did you guys hear breathing at one point too?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember hearing it live, but I did hear it on the when we recorded it. So
Okay. So something was drawing our attention to that little crawl space area. And then at one point, I don't know what I was doing, but I look over and there was it looked like a head in that doorway, which the doorway is only like that tall.
Yeah.
And so it probably would have been like that tall. But all it was a head, and I couldn't see a face or anything. I like to joke, and it was about the skin tone of Amanda. So it wasn't glowing, but it was, you could see it, you know.
Whereas Amanda is glowing.
Yes, Amanda's glowing.
I am.
So
A little porcelain princess is on
That's
the
right.
wall.
There's some God over here.
So I instantly moved because I'm like, okay, that was creepy enough. I instantly moved. I felt like something hugged me. We were communicating with what we think is a little boy and a little girl before that. So I'm not sure what was in the attic crawl space, but it was definitely interesting. Hi,
Yeah.
Sandy.
I did catch that whatever in the photograph in that picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that when I took that picture and I looked, I'm like, oh my God, what is that? So yeah, there's definitely something there. I don't know what it is, but it's something was coming out of the crawl space hole.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like the kitchen hole, but the crawl space hole.
Bass, holes, same thing.
But to me, in one of my pictures, it almost looked like there were 2 separate entities.
Here we go.
coming out of that hole. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And like Rob and I were talking at dinner tonight because he was confused. He was like, the shadows in that picture, and at the time the picture was taken, it was just the women up there, and one IR light is facing the other direction.
Right.
Right.
So
There's an IR light facing the hole and then an IR light facing the opposite way.
Right. Yeah. So that picture was definitely awesome. The orb in it is awesome.
I know. I
It looks
know.
like the moon.
Yeah.
It's got like
Yeah.
It was.
It's like perfectly round.
I pulled it up and hold it up.
Right.
Is it on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
It's got the big sea of tranquility.
Right.
We're gonna try to get the photo up and see if we can hold it up to the.
If it will work, I don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it was perfect, like a perfect circle.
Sandy, I'm sorry I'm echoing. I can't do anything about it.
Are you echoing?
Mhm.
We're gonna figure this out next
Just
week.
you?
It'll go
You?
smoothly.
Try to be sympathetic by talking echo.
So, what did you guys experience?
Bats.
Did you get wing wind?
Brenda, I've got all my hearing back.
Thank God. I'm so sorry about that, but man, that thing come flying out of that basement. That was like holy hell.
We had, for me, Michael and I spent some time up in the attic. We had some trigger objects going off, the flashlights, the cat balls, a couple other devices. Didn't really see anything, and those devices were only, I would say, 50% going off on command, and the other 50 they were just winging it.
Literally.
Yeah. So nothing definitive. Oh yeah, there's the Orby.
Yeah, there's the person
For those of you that are
in the cubby
into,
hole. No,
the
not
moon, you might be able to see the Sea of Tranquility on there.
uh-huh.
It's one we got to get posted so you guys can see that photo. I've got that photo, so I can get it posted after we're done.
It's definitely a good catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect anything, and when I looked at that picture, I got crapped. I'm like, oh my God, because we're there in the attic, and it's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got a nice orb or light anomaly, whatever you want to call it, during the bat escapade too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For all you guys that have seen the bat video, that was my idea to film it because I knew it would be exciting.
It's going to be hilarious, is what she knew.
Yeah. I know that when we first got inside, we started experiencing things like we heard movement in one room, so we go there, and then we hear something in the other room.
There's a big thump in the room we ended up using as like command central.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, dining room normally?
Yeah. Another thing is I'm not brave at all, but for the live that you guys witnessed, the ball being thrown in the basement, I was pretty brave to stay down there by myself while Crystal kept turning the lights on and off. I had no light source because Amanda had my phone going live. I had no flashlight. And then Rob comes down. He's flashing the lights too. So I was like, you guys are playing a sick prank on me right now. I'm all alone.
And it's funny, when the guys were down in the basement, Dustin saw a flash of light in the room behind me. And no sooner than I turned the camera around and everything to try and get in that room and document it, the basement did a big circle, so you could go all the way around through, 3 or 4 rooms. We started getting noises coming the other way. So we felt like we were being surrounded. And at the same time, Dustin was getting like a spider web feeling and felt he got touched on the head. He's wearing a ball cap, but like it was indented as if something had pushed down on his ball cap. So
I remember him saying something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in the basement one time and didn't go back.
Yeah.
There were bats. There was
Yeah.
no.
So there was some activity in the basement for sure, in the attic for sure.
Mhm.
Second floor, I know you kept hearing voices after we were laying down to go to sleep.
Yeah. I felt like something kept walking to the bedroom door, and it sounded like two men having a conversation, but everybody was asleep. Everybody just left me to brave it out myself. Definitely a cool location. The bats did add to it. If it wouldn't have been half of what we experienced had it not been for the bats.
Yeah. Very exciting.
We're the bat people.
Ricky, somebody in particular, you got something to say? Or are you holding up your hand because you get a question?
No, I'm just saying that.
Oh.
Good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was extra funny at the beginning of the video when you see Michael react to it. And then when you see Dustin in the fetal position on the floor.
I've never laughed so hard in my life. Oh my
I know.
gosh. That is bad.
You know,
I couldn't believe he was up there to begin with. Linda and I were like, where did he go?
Yeah.
Like, why did you go?
Yeah.
Because you know you were going to be afraid.
Moral support from the floor.
Rick just said he was scared.
Rick had the prairie dog pose though. He's like this.
Or he'd be swinging the broom.
I wasn't ducking.
No.
That's right, you weren't.
You are.
You're brave.
But for those of you who don't know it, I rehab bats.
He's the Batman.
Yeah.
Mainly Louisville Sluggers. But
Mindy said, "Smile, Rob."
nah. My monitor's broke, Mindy.
So, no, it was definitely a good investigation, good road trip. Although Sonic and where was that? Wherever we stopped with Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic and Dayton, Ohio.
The worst.
Slow.
They're about ready to bring out our second order any minute now.
Yeah.
They should be getting it by now.
Linda's carload got theirs for free.
Yeah, because it was like over 30 minutes.
I'm glad it was free because they screwed it up. So
Yeah. Like we took the other half of the truck down to Hardee's and back before Linda and them got their food. Yeah, we parked at the same time.
Yeah. It was nice they gave it to us for free, but I sure would like to have it a whole lot sooner.
Yeah. And then over in West Virginia, we had Grandma Joe's polka dot. That was so good.
It was good and cheap. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen food that cheap in a long time.
Yeah. That's the night I bought the guys dinner.
Smart one, Carrie.
Well, did I get the raw end of the deal on that one?
Hey, I've gotten the raw end of that deal before, so it felt good that I was only middle way screwed.
So,
Yeah, we saw some cool old cemeteries, and I had a weird experience in that one cemetery that we went to, the first one.
oh yeah, tell them about that.
Oh yeah, I decided just to go off and walk by myself, just to talk to the dead people, and
like we do.
yeah, like we do. And I didn't realize one thing, my recorder was on, and then as I was walking, all of a sudden my keyboard started going off on its own. I had the phone in my hand like this. Like here, I'll show you. Where's the camera? There. I had it like this. My hands were not near the keyboard, and it just kept typing. You can hear it in the recording. And when I looked at it, it said up, 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 up. And I don't know why that happened, but I did feel kind of an energy there. And so it was really strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Carrie asked me why I didn't look up, and I said because probably a bird was going to put one in my eye, because that's my kind of luck. So I was not going to look up.
Well, and then later, little did you know you were going to get wing-winded.
Right, right.
Who has not been wing-winded? We need to figure
Hi,
that out.
Cheryl.
Hi.
Oh, we just lost you on Facebook Live.
Oh,
I see.
We have a
it's on there.
caution sign. Oh,
there
there you
you
are.
there you're back.
We just had to take a little break there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the other old cemetery we went to is very, very interesting in the fact that I did not know that tombstones were ever made out of wood.
It was really old one, yeah.
And they were still together, most of them.
I was say some of them.
Some of them, I mean, some of them fallen over, but they were still intact.
Right.
And they were made from wood. Amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was the abandoned one. That was in Wheeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really sad, really. And it missed, so many of them were so young, it made me realize just how hard life must have been for them on those little mountaintop things.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
It's a beautiful area. The mountains
It is,
and
yeah.
valleys and all that stuff. So
Yeah. And then, of course, we went to the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And then went to the big Indian man, which was right in front of the prison.
I wish we could have went in the prison, but they were closed.
Yeah.
Rick just said when we went to the old cemetery, so that's what she just said. Sorry. For
Rick.
next time, I think one of us just needs to have earphones in so we can just hear it, and then we'll just repeat to everybody else.
do like sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
Cemetery, back.
So our next investigation is Whispers Estates, unless we can get, Whispers will be the next one. Then between Whispers and 101, we maybe have a Cincinnati investigation, but we're not sure yet. Rick's gonna check into that tomorrow. So
Cool.
Private investigation. Yeah.
Have you guys been to Whispers Estates?
no,
Yes,
I drove to it.
I mean
So she.
I've seen the outside of it.
but you've never investigated there.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Because that one creeps me out more than anyone so far. I've read some about it, and it sounds very creepy. So,
Hey, Linda,
Maybe I
why don't
won't
you tell
see.
everybody how you just wanted to see the stars?
oh
Just tell everybody how you wanted to see the stars at Ballaire.
yeah. Well, the story went that Ballaire sits on a ley line, and it's the largest ley line ever, I guess. And actually, they say that the stars in this planets all align in a certain pattern over Ballaire House. And that didn't seem to pan out for us. Because of those reasons, you're supposed to go and you're able to get your heart's desire. Well,
Like a good manifestation place or something.
right, because that's why supposedly the Indians picked that area, and maybe the skies were different then. because we didn't really see anything unusual about the sky that you don't usually see.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to look for. I had Rob go in the yard with me, and he's like, I don't know, and me either. Let's go back inside.
But that's how the story goes anyway. But I think that's not quite correct.
I made wishes just in case.
Yes.
Rob, did you make any wishes while you're
No.
there? He was just glad he didn't sleep in a cold attic.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't have slept in that attic for all
Oh
tea and
my
China.
gosh.
Oh my God.
I do want to add that when we all filed down the stairs, I about broke Linda's arm because she was hanging onto the banister and I wanted to get out there. I had my flashlight and I'm going down the stairway like this and it kept turning off and on. And so Linda's hanging on and I'm trying to push. Well, then we get to the bottom of the stairway. And I'm like, I don't want what's following me at this point. So I slammed the door and they all scream. I scream because I don't know what they're screaming about. So, and you guys were in the basement. What did that sound like to you guys?
Like a slumber party.
I thought you guys said we sound like elephants coming down.
It was like, it was a stampede of screams.
Yeah. I thought the door had slammed by itself. I'm like, oh,
I did
no,
too.
ma'am,
I did
no,
too.
ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't want the little goblin to get me. I was
Like,
checking
okay,
yes. You guys hear me?
It's like, you know me and slamming doors.
yeah. So, what else did you experience?
So I'm really interested in seeing what happens at Whisper Estates because that really, I read about it and it sounds really creepy.
Yeah.
So see what happens.
Vinyl Victorian.
Why don't you guys talk about what happened to you guys when you're in the attic?
Well, like I said, when Michael and I were in the attic, we got some flashlight and cat ball. Later in the night, Dustin and Michael were in the attic. They were getting a lot of activity. They invited me to come up, at which time everything abruptly stopped.
Because you're the ghost repellent.
Yeah. And so we just sat and talked about ghost hunting in the dark.
Hang on, Cheryl in our comment, she said, "I know how you are, Carrie, leaving me in the dust."
Hey, this time I didn't leave anybody in the dust. They left me coming down the stairway with a half working flashlight.
Hey, let me tell you, I know not to get in Carrie's way when she's scared.
Yeah, when it's time to go, you got to get out of Carrie's way.
Ask Rick, it's wondering
Lower it a little bit.
About when I'm afraid to move it at all. When in the woods, what I did to you.
at Fox Hollow.
Woods at Fox Hollow.
Yeah, I de-pantsed them almost.
She about knocked me down. Pulled right through me.
I keep trying to get her to do it again, but she won't.
But no, overall it was a good investigation. It was good to leave town.
It says that our live was interrupted and broadcast was paused.
It should resume shortly.
That's right.
It's froze up there, but
Yeah.
not here. That's because we're on different. Okay.
Well, YouTube's still going, so
Thanks for joining. It kicked you out.
it kicked me out. Are you guys still live?
You had extra pants.
We're back.
They kicked us out, so you have to reinvite me, I think.
Oh, okay.
It says we're watching, or well,
I know I don't want to watch it.
you want to participate.
I want to be in it.
I want to be in it. Yeah.
My phone went dead.
Ah, that's fine.
My phone died.
Are we back on?
My phone died. My Facebook died.
Yeah, you're froze.
My Facebook died. So
So thanks for tuning in.
my phone took a poo.
Doo-doo.
Do you want to finish on YouTube?
Let's
Because
see.
YouTube's still on, right?
Yeah, YouTube's still on.
We got
YouTube,
Cheryl.
you're still with us.
Cheryl said she only sees her on here. Yeah, baby, you're our only guest tonight. We're new to the YouTube game, so we're trying to get some people to watch over here as well.
Well, and what we'll probably do is end up deleting the one on Facebook and adding just taking the one from YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
Since this one froze.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, am I froze? Check me moving so I can see.
YouTube died.
So YouTubers, we'll talk a little bit about, first of all, Rick, Ballaire, was it as active as it has been for you in the past?
No.
Okay, do you think there was a reason for that? Do you think maybe the high energy of bat chasing could have affected the evening?
That could have been. Yeah.
Do you have another working theory? Gassiness of the group or anything like that?
It's not as active as I've seen it before. And it wasn't as slow as I've seen it before.
So you've seen it slower than what we experienced?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
Okay.
Overall, I still think it was a good investigation. I think whatever happened up in the attic was good.
Oh, definitely.
We tried both of my experiments a little bit, but the interaction was so sporadic. It just wasn't a good night. You know, you got to have a night for example, Davey's house. You know, everything was hitting all the time. You can get a better result when you're experimenting with something because you get more than one try at it.
No, I didn't.
Where at Ballaire, it just wasn't frequent enough to really get a good shake of anything. So we'll continue to try those experiments going forward. Get a chance to use them again at Whispers. We've got some new equipment coming too that we'll be able to use for the first time.
Super excited about the new equipment.
Yeah, so we'll get a chance to see if we can capture some new things. Just got a message that popped up. It has nothing to do with Who's Your Haunts. It's troubling. But that's really all I got. Do you guys got anything? I mean, I can start making stuff up.
I got we still have merch. So buy our merch.
Always have shirts, bracelets. Contact us if you would like to get some of that. We'll figure out how to get it to you. The shirts are $20. The bracelets are $2. And we usually throw in a goodie somewhere along the way as well. We appreciate it. Help support the team. Ghost hunting's expensive.
That's for sure. We have a question from Cheryl. She wants to know if that's where Eric and Sean had bats. Anybody know?
Eric and Sean had bats.
I think
Ballaire was where Eric and Sean had bats.
I think that's my understanding of the question. I don't know who they are.
I don't know who they are either.
We don't know Cheryl. We don't know them. Sorry about that, babe.
Yeah, and our Facebook page, our YouTube, we got still that contest going on?
Yes. Yes, it's still going on. And if you subscribe, you're entered to win the shirts. And if you're the 21st person after 2021 started, then you will get a free shirt as well.
And 4 lucky people will be selected at random to get a bracelet.
Yeah.
Although don't shower with yours. This will be my second one that I'm going through right now.
Oh, good to know.
She washes the boo right out of them.
So Rick said something at dinner tonight about a bat being our new.
There you go.
Add a bat on the top of Boo's
Yeah.
head or something.
I'm gonna get a pet bat again,
Just
Diet
leave
red.
that alone.
and I'm gonna give it to Linda.
The bat is not welcome at any of the lives. Okay.
No, it was coming to live with you guys.
Oh, no, not my house. Mm-mm. My cats would kill it eventually.
Just move out.
No, Boo would get it.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna have to burn the house down. It's come out.
I just leave and leave everything
Well,
inside.
see, now we've added to our resume. Not only are we ghost hunters and entertainers, we are now bat chasers.
Yeah.
Some of us.
Bat what?
Did you mention the singers?
Chaser.
Oh yeah, we're available for wedding, bar mitzvahs,
I put on the graphic badge.
parties.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
No.
I don't know what you called yourselves.
Cheryl said at Ballaire, Eric Connor and Sean Austin, and she'll probably order a shirt. That would be great, babe. Do you know?
No, what I was telling Rick while you guys were talking about what to call yourself, I said on the graphic for this week's live, I put bat extraction specialist.
I seen that. I
Yeah.
seen that.
And I put a little radar hat on Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's how we're going to make some extra money by eradicating bats and our entertaining. We can.
Rick's coming out of retirement. That'll be his new full-time job.
Bat catcher.
Yeah. So, well, It sucks that Facebook died on us, but
But we're still entertaining Rick and Cheryl over here.
so you guys are on the YouTube live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
YouTube.
But I don't have anything else
No.
besides I'm just ready for the next one.
Yeah.
We're gonna get together for team photo shoot and stuff in between, and then maybe another investigation before 101. But
Mhm.
What's going on in Cincinnati?
It's private.
It's a private location
Oh, gotcha.
that came to us as a referral from Sandy. So Rick is going to be calling her very soon
Tomorrow.
and trying to see if we can get set up. It's my understanding it's a children's daycare, but it's an old building.
Wow.
It's haunted from go.
Hmm.
So
Sounds interesting.
so, well, guys, it's been great.
thanks for
Awesome.
coming in. Thanks for putting up with us. We have a lot of technology flying around today. Some of it works, some of it crash and burn, and everything in between.
We'll get better at it.
Yeah, next week will be great.
Yep. Yep. So at least we know what not to do now.
That's right. What to mute, what not to mute.
I
Yeah.
think we need to get the bat out of hell now.
Well, all right. Are you guys good?
We're good,
We're
babe.
good.
All right.
Thanks for Hoosier Haunts. Stay spooky.
Hey,
Yeah.
Peace out.